Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.
Here we go, baby. It is the KVJ After the Show podcast.
Yeah,
Welcome to it.
Yeah, we love the Bronx.
Yeah. I got a quick initial early email to throw out here from Matt D in Fort Pierce. He said, can you please command Jaybird to stop cheering for you when the ATS starts? It's not cute or funny. It's just cringy.
Well, I don't... Can I see that email real quick?
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what you think, Matt. And guess what? Yeah, Kevin.
All right.
I'm going to do it more and longer now. Yeah. Cringe on this.
Unlike in the bedroom, girls, he's going to do it more and longer.
Yeah. Today you are going to get an education, my friends. There's a lot of stuff to learn here. One, what the heck is this thing that Virginia's all excited about called the grapefruit technique? It's featured in the movie Girls Trip. Jada Pinkett's character apparently learns a certain oral trick that a woman can perform on a guy in this movie. And that is what we are about to learn here.
So she's supposed to be amazing. Now, I have not done it, but Panda knows he's getting it tonight.
All right. Was it like licking the taint?
No, there is no taint action in this maneuver whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
If you need that, though, I'm sure she could add that to the repertoire.
Well, what is this?
It's a trick you do with a grapefruit to make your man feel extra special.
All right, are we going to just keep talking in cryptic ways, or are you going to fucking tell me?
You want me to do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, at least to give me a little what it is.
So you take your grapefruit, and you have to trim off the sides of it.
Okay.
So you trim off...
Bro, Denny's in
Denny's
here.
is up in here.
Denny's came
Get Denny's
strolling
attention.
in.
He's trained.
He's in for research purposes. Okay, so you cut off... Can Suits see me on TV? I hope so.
No, I don't know
I
if
don't know,
he
can you
can.
see her okay, Suits?
Can you see this, Suits?
Okay, so it's going all right.
I can
right.
see it real good.
So you have to trim off the sides to where you get flesh. You know, the inside of a grapefruit is called fleshy meat.
Pleasures of the flesh.
So you trim it to where it gets a little bit round. And then you trim the other side as well to where it gets a little bit round so that you have enough room in the middle to make room for your man's junk.
Oh, so are you jerking him off with a grapefruit?
You cut out the center of the grapefruit
I think so.
to make room
You
for
can't
the
get any answers.
penis.
Very cryptic.
Some people need a smaller hole. Some people need a bigger hole.
Well, let me guess. Mine's going to be a kumquat.
I think we
There'll be one of those words in there.
somebody we could use a satsuma on.
Oh, my gosh. You know, my mom used to keep grapefruit in the refrigerator.
Did
Well,
you? Be honest.
that's the trick, though. You can't have it be cold.
Oh,
You
my
know
God.
It's got to be room temperature, or put it in a little bowl
Yeah.
of warm water and let it warm up a little bit that way.
I would tell my mom not to do this trick on me.
She would never listen, though.
You're right. She wouldn't.
There's going to be a huge spike
Whoa.
in sales of
Okay,
grapefruits.
so when you're done, it should look like that.
Yeah.
Nice little hole in the middle.
Who are you screwing? Thor? Oh, my God. I didn't realize that you were dating a donkey.
This one's for Panda.
Let me see that. There's no way he's that thick.
Wow.
Big-ass dick.
The same has been said about you.
That I am a big-ass dick.
So what you do is you blindfold your man. You do all this preparation ahead of time. You don't let him know anything weird's going on, girls. You do all this ahead of time, and you just have this on a little plate, maybe in your drawer by your nightstand, somewhere where he can't see it. And then you tell him, "Hey, let's blindfold you. I'm going to give you a little special treat." You don't let him see it because then he's going to be like, what the hell's going on? Why you got a grapefruit? What?
Why am I screwing a grapefruit?
Exactly.
I don't want to be a fruit fucker.
So you blindfold him, and then you start to give him oral sex. You start giving him a blowjob.
Without the grapefruit.
Without the grapefruit.
You go old school with
You go
it.
old school, you get him nice and erect,
Yeah.
and then you take the grapefruit and
Yeah.
you place the penis on it. But then your other
Do a little
trick
ring toss.
is you continue to give him oral on top of the grapefruit. While you do this with the grapefruit,
Yeah.
you do this.
Is this so you?
Ah.
It's
is
like
this
a
so you can?
fleshlight.
Yeah. Okay. Is this so you can get your vitamin C while you're sucking dick?
Well, eating grapefruit actually does burn calories, so it's healthy.
Technically, when you think of it, you could also do this with a bread bowl. You could do this with the bread bowl. Cut the middle out of the bread bowl.
Get a nice chowder.
Get a
The
real.
grapefruit interior feels like the inside of a vagina. The pulpy meat, very moist, very pulpy, very smooth, very fun.
Yeah.
It's almost, they say in the video, like fucking your guy and sucking your guy at the same time.
Fucking and sucking.
Fucking
Putting the
and
two
sucking.
together.
Same time.
What do you think? When do you guys get a boner? Let's try this out.
What do you mean? I already got one.
All right, ready to
Give
go.
me that thing.
Uncomfortable.
I mean, I honestly could put my foot through that thing. That hole's so big.
No, it's not.
Oh.
It's not that big. Oh, bless your heart.
Oh, stop it. I might try it with a bread bowl.
It's not fleshy and moist. You need that moist fleshiness.
Yeah, I get
You
it.
can also try it with a big orange, they said, but the grapefruit is best because it's bigger.
And then you maybe even put it in the microwave, get a little
No.
warmer, a little warm.
Don't put it in the microwave because it can warm up parts of the inside of the grapefruit and you can burn your man's dick.
Well, let it cool off a little. I'm
Yeah,
saying
I'm
if,
not-
Don't.
yeah.
If you want to warm it up, put it in a bowl of warm water and let it warm up that way. Do not put it in the microwave because men's penises have been burnt from bitches putting it in the microwave
Well-
and thinking they were going to
okay.
do it that way. You don't want to do that.
what I mean is, if you wanted to use it as a fleshlight, if you're just kind of using it by yourself, you put it in the microwave for 30 seconds, let it cool down.
Don't burn your dick.
Yeah, don't burn your dick is all. It's don't burn your dick.
That's just life advice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It is.
that's it. Don't burn your dick.
That's valuable. Wow. Okay. Well, I can't wait to hear the reviews. Maybe we can get Panda to come on, tell us on Tuesday how it is.
Okay.
How and be honest, how hard are you right now?
Very.
Went from 6 to midnight.
Jaybird, take this over there and go use it on him.
No, Bronk wouldn't let me.
Well, you can make orange juice at the same time. It's awesome.
I want to see Virginia. Like, she should leave it in here and be like a hidden camera. See which one of us come in and sneak out that grapefruit first.
That grapefruit's looking really hot.
They're all like,
I don't like putting
hidden
grapefruit.
camera. We bust that fucker taking it out.
Yeah, I don't like grapefruit in my mouth, but I wouldn't mind it on my dick.
We should put hidden cameras up in Publix and see how many guys start buying grapefruit.
I mean, it's not that. I mean, I know a lot of people are talking about it now, but that's been around for a minute.
It has, but it was
Yeah.
made popular by the movie because they do it in the movie. And so, yeah, it's
Yeah.
got a lot of hype around it
Yeah,
right
they say it's
now.
been around for like 10 years.
Did you ever, in your history of playing with yourself, Kev, did you ever masturbate with something that was a little, not the norm?
Okay, so things you can put on the list.
Yeah. Have you
That
ever
you've
done?
like jerked off with?
Yeah, I know Denny's going to answer.
It's
honestly.
not the norm.
Well, it's not just your hand. Have you ever used another item of some sort?
Yeah, I never cheat on my hand.
Like the vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, all those.
You hear about guys that like put their penis in the vacuum cleaner.
That doesn't sound like that would feel good.
It doesn't sound because the air's blowing out. Now, maybe if you just let the air blow on your penis, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how that would work.
Yeah.
Well,
The-
it's
the vacuum.
sucking. The
Yeah.
vacuum cleaner is
Sucking,
sucking.
yeah.
It's the sensation of the up and down sucking, not just the sucking.
Yeah, you're
that
right
works
there.
for you.
It's hard plastic? No.
Yeah, I'm with you. I mean, and I'm not saying vacuum, but I'm saying anything.
I jerked off with a sham wow once way back in the day.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
You get it a little wet, it's like good to go.
And your dick's super clean.
Yeah, no, I was
Smooth.
so we call
Never
it
more clean.
a twofer.
I think I've always just done the hand. I'm trying to think of anything fancy I did. I think maybe when I was a kid, probably tried a toilet paper roll. That sounds natural. I don't know if I did.
Toilet paper roll. Really?
Yeah.
That did not feel good, I bet.
I don't remember ever trying to like MacGyver up a fake pussy though. Like, maybe some kids are like going, okay, if I take this and take baloney and
Someone was sheltered.
What did you make fake pussies out of, Jay Bird?
I mean, come on. I'm asking you guys the questions.
My one
because his
friend,
answer would take too long.
my one friend used to fill a glove with lotion. That's what he jerked off into.
I've heard of that before, too.
Uh-huh. You've heard of
Oh,
it.
with lotion.
Yeah.
Friend. Who is that friend you're protecting?
Yeah.
No,
Tell us everything else he's done.
I did not fuck a glove. Come on.
How many things currently in his refrigerator has he banged?
I just go home and screw all my food.
There's something else out there that I saw, this outer course that they're saying matters more than intercourse for women.
Really? What's this outer course about?
Therapist says we fall in love with the trap of foreplay, intercourse, orgasm. Outer course isn't just foreplay to lead to the act of intercourse. It's an ongoing thing every day. It is forms of stimulation that make it possible for a woman to have satisfying sexual experiences. And it has to do with talking, communication, kissing, touching, massage.
Yeah, man.
4 points of outer course, and they say basically an 80-20 ratio. 80% of your time should be spent on outer course, 20 on inner course.
I agree, man.
To bring a woman to orgasm.
If you're able to do if you have the time to do all that stuff, I mean, isn't that fun? Doesn't guys like doing that? Making out and taking time if you have the time to do that?
That's the only thing. I think once you get married and you fall into the kids and the job and the routine and the time becomes really difficult to find.
Another one for the con list of marriage, Denny's.
Denny's is walking the plank. I think it's too late. They got him.
He's got the sword to the back and they're pushing him off.
I'll try to continue with the outer course, though, if you will.
Oh, my boy, he knows how to outer course.
Oh, I see Jen's Facebook. Do you guys see Jen's Facebook? She is in love with Denny's. She put a picture up of him the other day. He was doing artwork laying on the floor, and she's like, "Ugh, I should marry that guy."
Oh, really? That's so adorable.
Denny's was just into the artwork, and she's into the artwork. I mean, it's so sweet.
Denny's is very good at painting. He's not a bragger. He'll never tell you his talents. My boy can paint. He's very good.
I stumbled into it. Jen is an artist. She loves painting, so she got me into it. I've been enjoying it.
What do you paint?
The weirdest
I
shit
paint weird
possible.
stuff, man. Right now, I'm painting the four harbingers of the apocalypse. So I'm doing one of each.
What's that mean?
He's got a picture of famine, and it's this creature
I'm doing famine,
struggling
conquest.
and dying as it's not getting any food. That's what the picture is, but it's really good, man.
And you hang these on the wall?
Yeah. In our studio.
I'm into weird pictures,
get a
man.
good
Put famine in your kitchen.
Get a good energy.
Yeah.
Well, we were painting them for the bedroom. I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna put these in there. I'll put them in my guest room.
Nothing says like outer play than famine picture.
Outer course.
Famine and pestilence.
How he gets me. He draws a painting of pestilence and famine.
Yeah.
That's great. Nothing like seeing a starving child to get you in the mood.
And then he plays that
Oh my God, I'm so horny.
video game that I told you about. That, I mean, depressing as shit, dark ass video game he's been playing.
Denny's
where the
like some
kids-
dark stuff, man.
To beat the game, the kid's got to go back into the mom's womb to kill himself.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy. Pretty heavy.
Yeah, fetus suicide is very heavy.
I can't imagine why he's painting pictures of famine.
Oh my God. It's very, very downtrodden art. What's up next? The Faces of Hospice?
Ooh, I do like that.
Oh, Denny.
I'm just kidding. I haven't said it.
Yeah, and he got in trouble for it. I love how that works.
That is good.
Somebody sent a little gift for Denny's. Maybe Jen will like this. The other day, we were talking about this new camping thing. It is called the crotch pot.
pot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Take it out. You can actually make food right there in your loins. Apparently, if you got a hot sack and you're out like hiking and it's a hot day,
Your sirloins.
yeah,
Fruit of the loom.
you can cook food right up. Well, these are fun boxers, and Cheryl sent this for producer Denny's. It's not the crotch pot, it's the pot crotch, and it's underwear with the pot leaf on the dick.
Oh, I like it. It'd be cool if it had a stash pocket in there.
Ways to make it better.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. There you go. Thank you very much for that.
I like it.
I also got this email from Raphael. We were talking about this dating app called Taffy at the end of the show, and you've got to start corresponding with the person before you get to see a photo of them, so that it's not all just based on looks. He said, it's funny you mentioned this app that forces people to talk before seeing a picture of the person first. There's a TV show on the BBC called Naked Attraction, and it's the complete opposite. The people who are on the show choose their date based on seeing their naked body first. It's only after choosing a person do they actually get to talk to each other.
Wow, that's intense, man. You have to get naked and take a picture, and that's your dating profile? And there's no, like, words? About you?
Yeah, I think kind of like what it is. I think I've seen a preview on it. Yeah, I think you size somebody up naked, and then you're like going, okay, yeah, let's take it to the next step.
That's a young man's game.
I don't like that because you can, I think, fall in love or fall for somebody and then not like their body but still love them. If you're just leading with the body, I don't know if that's good.
Yeah,
Says the guy with the gross body. I do have the worst. Right now, I have the worst body on the show.
Oh, pumpkin.
No, it's okay.
But you have the best personality.
No, I don't even think I have that. Give me that grapefruit.
Right. You need this more than me.
But I'm gonna do the whole foreplay with it. What's Kevin talking? The outer play. I'm gonna rub
talk
it
nice to
with the grapefruit.
I'm gonna give it kisses.
He's gonna start talking to it. He's gonna massage it.
I'll buy it dinner.
A lot of good stuff he's going to do with that thing when he gets to it. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I think there is ultimately something to it. I mean, I think that for the most part, at least for guys, that is the lead is attraction. I think it's normally the top thing that gets you in there. You find somebody, and that's the same thing for women too, right? I mean, they find somebody attractive and they're going, okay, I'd like to know them more.
I think with guys, it's a little bit more physical than it is with girls, because we can overlook, I think, more than guys. Guys are very visual. Guys are very carnal. Guys are very visually stimulated. Girls can be stimulated by other things, and they can overlook maybe physical flaws if the guy's personality is awesome, or if he has a lot of money, or if there's other great qualities. Girls will overlook physical stuff faster than guys.
And a
will.
lot of it, too, is the place you are in your life. If you are comparing somebody who's 65 years old in the dating game, which I know people who are, compared to somebody who's 25, it's going to be different. I don't know if you're 65. I don't know if looks mean nearly as much as it did when you were younger.
I will tell you this, though, because my grandma was on the scene. So at the old folks' home, you know, my grandmother never drove a car her whole life.
Just like my mom.
She walked everywhere she had to go. Nobody ever drove her. She was a widow, and she had no car. So that bitch was stranded. She had no way to get anywhere. She would walk to the grocery store. She would walk to the mall. She would walk everywhere she went. So she was in great shape. When she went to the old folks' home, like not to the old folks' home, but like the senior center. Yeah. And everybody was in their, 80s and 90s, and it was all widows pretty much. And people are like pairing up. All the old guys wanted my grandma, and all the old bitches hated my grandma because they were jealous of her. She kept herself in such great physical shape. Like her body was in shape. She put her looks together. Like she took time. I think old guys still will always pick the hotter girl if given the chance.
Really? Okay.
I'm not saying that they don't, but as you get older, I don't think you care as much about that stuff. If you're 80 years old and you're lonely, and
I hear you
meet this guy that comes up, he's got lizard face, and he's nice and he's sweet.
But looks still matter.
I think lizard face nails it.
I hear they throw it around in those old people's homes.
I think they don't. They're like, herpes. I don't give a shit. I'm 90.
Well,
I hear they hook up constantly.
Viagra has changed the game, and some of these old ladies can't keep up with the old guys, so the old guys get hookers, and then they get STDs, and then they bring the STDs back into the seniors' home.
I've heard old people talk about the whole STD thing, and the guy was about 88 years old, and he was talking with a woman, and they were both saying, "We don't care." They go, "It's almost over."
Yeah.
I mean, but do you want like herpes on top of everything else you're dealing with?
At the end,
getting herpes at 80?
You saw that with me, but we were laughing at it because they're like 89, 90 years old. Like, we don't care.
Wow.
I wouldn't care either.
Oh, no.
It's still going to like mess with you, though, right? I mean, it's like
take some meds.
Seeping sores. That's
just another pill to take, I guess.
Yeah, it's just another one to add.
Think about your perspective on shit. If you make it to 90, there's got to be a lot of shit you just don't want to worry about anymore. I mean,
you're right.
It looks being one of them.
The most important place is the doctor's office.
Yeah, I mean, they're just trying to stay alive at that point. That's not out of line to say if you're 90, you're just trying to stay alive, right?
No.
I don't know, 90-year-old listeners.
Oh, here it comes. Pissed at you.
Get him.
Get me. Come on, bring it on.
They'll send you a fax.
A handwritten letter.
Well. Saw this list, and they have got the best drinking experience that you need to have in each state. What do you think is the best drinking experience for the state of Florida?
Key West.
Is it a destination or is it a drink?
It's a destination.
Duval Street.
Duval Street's solid.
Yeah.
You could argue that'd be number
on
one.
Duval is fun. Walking up and down and just having a great time, watching the sunset at the end.
If they say South Beach, this list is flawed.
No, they don't say South Beach.
South Beach isn't for everybody.
And
Yeah.
I don't think it's a great drinking experience.
I don't think so either.
It-
Key West is way better.
Yeah, definitely. That's but I mean, to me, there's a lot better places than South Beach,
Yeah.
even in South Florida.
Absolutely.
What about Orlando area?
I'd say they should be on there too.
Let's see if you guys can get it. Yeah.
Or okay,
Oh,
what?
beers around the world.
Virginia
At
wins. She's all over this list.
Yes.
I said Orlando. Partial credit. I believe it is in Orlando.
Yeah, it's Epcot. That's it. They say the beers around the world or drinking around the world. They say start with whiskey in Canada and end with tequila in Mexico.
Oh yeah.
That is so much fun. We did that one time. It was me, Virginia, our boy Bigfoot. That was such an awesome time. And
That was.
we ended up meeting up with like 3 groups of people we had never met, and we partied with them the entire day.
Yeah, it is a good time. I don't know if that's, and I always seem to want, and that must be how it plays because I always wind up the most hammered in Mexico. I've actually pissed on that pyramid at Epcot, and I don't even think I was that well hidden. Like I was so hammered and could not find a bathroom, and it was coming out like it or not. And I'm like, oh, I gotta pee. Yeah, it just, I don't know if that's the right move.
It's better that you piss there than on a mascot. Think of the positive.
No, you're right. It could have been a lot worse. Can't remember what did it in. You know, I think the subtle thing that always gets me is Japan.
The sake
Sake
bomb.
will creep on ya.
The sake's
Creeps.
amazing.
I always remember feeling strong heading into Japan and feeling weak on the way out.
I'm not a big sake bomb guy.
Oh, I
It reminds
love
me
sake.
reminds me of bleach.
I don't like sake bombs. I
Yeah.
do love sake. How do you like it, Denny's? Hot or cold?
I do the unfiltered. I like that one. It's a little milkier.
Me too. You do it cold right there.
Yeah. I don't do any warm sake.
We're going to go have some Japanese tonight, Kev, if you want to come with us. We're doing sushi night.
Oh, sushi night.
Yeah.
I know Jaber's going to love sushi night.
It's probably my least favorite food of all time, and I guess I'm going to sushi night tonight. I don't even know why but I'm going.
It's going to be fun. I'm going to get stuff just for you that you will like.
It's gonna be fun. You're gonna go there. You're not gonna be able to eat anything. It's gonna be awesome.
Just your kind of night.
I'm gonna get drunk on sake and then I'm gonna rip on you the whole day. It'll be great.
You're going to really enjoy yourself.
As you don't eat.
Yeah.
Sweet, sign me up, man.
There'll be stuff there that you'll like. I
Okay.
promise.
I'm bringing that grapefruit with me.
Jaybird disappears from the table. He's in the bathroom.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, I think tonight is the last night I've got with my son. He's going back to school. He leaves tomorrow, so we're going to do a little bit of a dinner with him
That's
tonight.
right. And you need me to help with some stuff with him, right?
He's coming to sushi tonight.
No, he needed me to help move some stuff. I have a truck. I can pack some shit.
No,
I'll be there.
he's
I'll
got
be
everything. He's all,
there.
he's all
I got
set,
you.
actually. Yeah.
I'll help that fucker.
He's flying.
No,
He's flying, yeah.
Kevin.
Yeah, no, he's all taken care of. He just gets on a plane in
You
Fort
are-
Lauderdale tomorrow, and boom, he's there.
You're knee deep in sushi night.
Yeah.
Oh, she even had Panda. This is what Virginia does, by the way. When she
Yeah.
wants someone to go to something, she'll go to an outside source and go, "Hey, text this person, let them know that we really want you to go, make them feel
Yeah.
really good." So
Yeah.
she asked me about sushi night. I'm like, I don't know if I want to go. 30 seconds later, I get a text message from Panda. "Hey, bud, haven't seen you in a while. I would love for you to come tonight."
I go to somebody who can get them better than I can.
Oh, okay. Tag teaming
he
on it.
likes Panda way more than he likes me.
I got the friendship guilt.
Yeah. That sounds like a blast. I do love sushi.
That didn't sound sarcastic.
They have places that are, if you're out drinking, they have another list here on the best late night eats in 36 American cities. Now, they don't list any place, any city in South Florida except for Miami. But if you're in Miami and you're looking for some late night food, they say go to La Sandwicherie in Brickell. La Sandwicherie Brickell. They say that that is the place to go.
Okay.
They say not only has some of the finest sandwiches in all of Magic City, the ingredients are exceptionally fresh. Every tomato, every piece of lettuce is fantastic. I've
Kevin
never
loves
heard of that
Brickell.
place.
He does. You love Brickle, man.
Loves the shit out of Brickle.
He does.
Brickle's really cool.
We
It
know
is.
you think that.
Yeah, I like it. Well, I like.
I hated it.
I like skyscrapers. I love big, tall buildings, and that's the place to go if you love that stuff. And it's got a really cool vibe. They got so many sky. That's where all the big buildings are.
Yeah, I
We
hate
should
it.
do sushi in Brickle.
Yeah, that sound. And just make me take an algebra test and bring a couple of my ex-girlfriends along too. Really try to break a man.
Outside of Brickle, what is your go-to late night food joint? Do you have one outside of? And it can't be a chain like a Taco Bell.
Okay, all right. I like the question.
Yeah.
Howley's. I love going to Howley's.
Been
This
there.
is good. I like what's that? The Havana, I think.
Oh, Havana.
Havana.
that
Yeah.
one's solid.
That one is.
And they're
good.
open late too.
Yeah, they are. And a lot of that's both down like
Same
Dixie,
area.
around like
Yeah.
Dixie Highway.
Yeah.
Yeah, in West Palm.
I'm an IHOP man at nighttime. We're talking about fancier places.
Do you like IHOP or Denny's better? Because I like Denny's better.
I like them both for different reasons.
IHOP's got better pancakes, right?
IHOP's got better pancakes, and IHOP's got a fucking amazing grilled cheese. Their grilled cheese is next level, man. Their hash browns are unbelievable at IHOP. But then you got Moons Over My Hammy at
Yeah.
Denny's.
Better
You've got,
sandwiches.
Yeah,
good.
You've got a lot of great things over there, and Denny's has got great appetizers.
They got everything too.
I like the atmosphere better at Denny's too.
I will
I
say
agree.
though, because I was with Panda the one time. Every time I've been in Denny's past midnight, there's a fight of some sort. And one time,
That's awesome.
Yeah,
there
that's
was,
what makes it
but
great.
not when you're
Wow.
involved. One guy almost tried to stab me. So
Why?
ask Panda. Well, we'll talk it over on sushi night.
There you go. Yeah.
We got something to talk about.
Well, lucky for you, there'll only be chopsticks in your life tonight.
they don't hurt as bad.
No knives.
I can't do chopsticks. I'm going full on hand.
Full on
I
hand.
can't do chopsticks.
Yeah. Just pick it up. Not a problem. Tell me, you sent me a story that is apparently really freaky. This demon doll.
Yeah, did we talk about this before? We
I
talked
don't-
about it a little bit on our Weird Whatever podcast yesterday.
We talked about Robert the doll, which is in Key West,
Yep.
and apparently this kid had owned Robert the doll, and all these bad things would happen. The kid always blamed it on Robert the doll, and people had said like Robert the doll would move, and it's kept in a museum or something like that in Key West, and people would be like, I swear I saw Robert the doll in the window, and he's like in a glass case now, I think.
The guy kept the doll till his adulthood, and his wife was like, "We got to get rid of this thing." So they stashed it in the attic, but people outside could see it moving around in the window in the attic.
and
That's
it's,
what it
I mean,
was,
it's
yeah.
horrifying.
It's
Frying.
a terrible doll.
And the one you sent me, this Peggy the doll, they say that if you stare at this doll or a picture of it even, you'll start feeling dizzy, nauseous. Some people have chest pains. And the reason, they say, is because this doll is possessed with a demon spirit.
They're saying 80% of people, just that look at the picture, experience some type of discomfort of some sort.
Yep.
Nausea. They even said at one point, mania. People are looking at the picture going, shit.
I feel like I have to fart, but I think it's because of the gumbo.
Might be the doll.
Let's not dismiss that. You could be having possession farts.
A devil possesses you, and the only way he makes himself known is through your ass.
I mean, I'm
Beelzebub.
possession hopeful, so I think we have to put Virginia farting as a possibility here.
It is a creepy looking doll, but I mean, how many dolls aren't? I mean, it's hard to find a doll that's not.
True.
Yeah.
Denny's did say he had some discomfort, a little nausea.
Makes you feel a little a little anxious from seeing that.
But is that something where it's already in your head and a little psychosomatic where you're making yourself feel that way?
Or is Denny's just telling you that to make you feel good?
Oh, that'd be so nice if he did do that. Lie to me, baby.
It could be the position it is. Like maybe looking at it, that angle it's at kind of makes you feel a little.
Denny's gives you outer course.
And I give him intercourse. I'm kidding. Don't email Kevin. Does Chamber really fuck Denny's? Is Jen cool with this?
We'll find out tonight at sushi dinner.
Got a lot to talk about tonight.
I
We
got a
got a
couple-
lot of discussions.
Couple of sake bombs, and who knows what's going to happen.
Oh, it's going to be fun. Good conversation. You guys should Facebook Live this thing.
Oh, I can't wait. We should Facebook Live it.
We can Facebook Live teaching chopsticks.
We can Facebook Live me not eating anything.
There you go. Check that out. Have you guys actually sat and like done something where you like set a timer and tried to stare at this doll for 5 minutes, see if you felt weird?
I stared at it for like 60 seconds. I started feeling weird. I think that's about a good length of time.
So does that mean you're possessed, or did it just mean the doll's creepy?
Since it's possessed, I think it gives you weird
Yeah,
feelings.
you're not going to be possessed, but you'll get, some feelings.
I don't know. I don't want to mess with it.
You guys are such pussies. Swear to you guys.
Just look at it.
If you want to check it out, Peggy the Doll. And boom.
Peggy
the
doll.
demon-possessed doll that makes her visitors vomit uncontrollably. Sounds like a lot of fun.
My favorite is how some people look at it and they become maniacs. They say it gives bouts of mania.
Really?
That's what
I think it affects
says.
everybody depending on.
Okay, it'd be fun to watch somebody go through that you didn't like, but I don't want to look at Peggy.
Maybe you know what I'll do? I'll bring the picture to Anne and I'll get her reaction on it.
No, I don't want Anne to get possessed.
She's not. That's not what happens, Virginia.
Or vomit.
Are you not listening?
I don't want Anne to vomit. Show it to somebody we don't like.
Okay. I'll go fuck myself.
There's plenty of people here we don't like.
It's not. I don't think. Yeah, but they don't like. They're not going to take
Don't
that.
show it to Aunt Anne.
The people that don't like us are going to, sit down. Hey guys, I've got this Peggy the Doll video. I want you
Here,
to
watch
at.
this.
Well, you don't tell them till after they get possessed.
Go fuck
what you're
yourself.
up to.
Do you feel different? No, I'm fine.
I want to go eat some kittens.
I've got a fart.
It's hot.
That'd be tight to make a doll that makes you want to fart all the time.
Do they have farting dolls? They should.
They should.
They have
They got
pissing
dolls
dolls.
that fart.
They have
yeah.
peeing
Or
dolls.
peeing doll. Pissing such a vulgar word. Pissing doll. I meant peeing doll.
Doll pisses all over the place.
Now he's holding back. Right. That's over the line.
You're right. I can't believe I said pissing dolls.
Yes. Somebody texted and gave a shout out for Tacos Al Carbon, 1 a.m. for tacos.
Oh, that's a
Turn it
good
up
one.
late
Good
night
call.
place to go jump and do that. Might be something to check out. Yeah, because we're going to be heading out. I'm leaving Lauderdale tomorrow morning and heading to Dallas. Virginia's going to Texas herself.
I am. I'm going to San Antonio. It's so weird that all this drama happened in Texas, and we're going to Texas.
So me and Denny's are doing the show tomorrow. It's going to be a day just all dirt of the day. 4 hours of the dirt.
Sounds awesome.
Are you mocking me?
A little bit.
Go fuck a grapefruit.
There will be somebody on the show
There
that
will
tonight.
be a
Oh, no.
grapefruit purchase
There'll be
this weekend.
somebody in the audience that fucks a grapefruit. I'm not screwing a grapefruit. I'm going old
I'm going to
faithful.
stand by my statement, Virginia. There's going to be somebody on this show that in the next 24 hours is going to fuck a grapefruit.
Suits. It's going to be suits.
It could be.
Yeah.
I am bold in that prediction.
You
I
could put-
believe it's going to happen.
You could put even a little bit of hair on there, too, make it more realistic, if you wanted to.
What?
Just put like a happy trail above it.
Like your own?
No, never mind. You know what? I've been looking at Peggy the Doll too much. I'm possessed.
You
Blame
get
it
that
on
mania.
the doll. It's not me, it's the damn doll. Yeah, so there you go. So you guys have a great weekend, and we will see you back here like with everybody else on Tuesday, when hopefully we're not going to be dealing with a hurricane. So there
Yes. Pray, pray, pray that we do not have to deal with that.
you go. Yep. Looking for some good snacks? You get your Buds. How late is Buds open till?
Yeah, I believe it's 9 o'clock, and
Okay.
that would be one restaurant I would do anything to have Buds open 24 hours a
Oh,
day.
yeah.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Could you imagine that? Oh,
It's all you're drinking
would,
today.
They would take over the Taco Bell.
Yeah, they would.
They would. I
would.
I would sit down with Philip and company. I'm
Oh,
going
look
to
at
present
you.
the 24-hour a day Buds.
Maybe we could do like a special, like extended hours after one of our karaoke
A
parties.
KVJ.
A KVJ.
That's a great idea.
after party at Bud's.
I love that.
Can you get cut out grapefruit on the menu?
I'll talk to Philip. We'll make it real nice.
Work that in with some bird sauce.
Never mind. That's too dirty. That's too dirty.
Have you ever used bird
No,
sauce
I have not
in
jerked
the
off
bedroom?
with my own sauce. No, I haven't.
These questions have to be asked.
I have
And
not.
I'm the journalist.
No, I have not screwed some bird sauce. I have not used it as lube. I've only used it for chicken and some fries.
All right.
All right, so go check out Little Buds.
You don't hear that in too many commercials.
Not often. You guys have a great weekend. We'll talk to y'all later. Goodbye.
Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.